Hello everyone, my name is Francois. As some of you may recall, Sally and I ran the greatest hair salon in all of Snugford. But as you can see, things didn't quite go the way we planned. Let me tell you a story. A grand story of friendship, love, betrayal, drama, and hair salons. It all started just over 9 months ago. Oh, Francois, is it real? Pinch me. I feel like I'm hallucinating. Speaking of which, the coffee machine doesn't get here till tomorrow. Tomorrow? That's like hours from now. But yeah, no sweat. I don't need delicious hot caffeine rushes to define me. Bienvenue. You're not using that right.
Air kisses, darling. Remember? It enhances the feel of a European spa for our clientele.
You look almost lifelike. That's Francois, my male best friend.
Does he actually work here?
When you love what you do, it doesn't even feel like work. Wow, I should write that down. I really liked April's quote too. Does he actually?
Sorry, I have to take this. It's from myself.
Tell you I said hi. Good job ruining Sally's life. I'm just glad you two get along. I'll go finish unloading the truck. So, you're probably wondering what's going on. To explain that, we have to go deeper. 1 month deeper, to be precise. I had just given Sally some lip for comping her 5th customer that week. So long, Mrs. Magruder. Try to stay away from open fires till the dye's dry. That's your 5th freebie this week. Not everything's about the money, Francois. When, in a swirl of apple teenies and veal skin pumps, the darkness came. Sally's best friend since 2nd grade, in a scorpion frog kind of way. April.
Good news. I just spoke to the owners of Happyville. That chic new salon you promised me you'd consider selling this dump for. And they need an answer now.
You what? I don't know, April. My grandmother built this place with her own 2 hands. I was born in that chair. And my mom died in that chair. I love it here.
Ah, how often I forget why I'm so fond of you, Sally. But how about you just have a look?
I guess just looking won't hurt. And that was all it took. She sold the place, emptied her savings, and mortgaged everything you own for this? Come on, Francois. As April reminded me, it's always been my dream to have a place like this. It's gotta... Beauty shop? Sauna? Pool? Water? Extra cold? Massage therapists? Forget what I said. This place rules. And of course, a state-of-the-art hair salon. Ah, Sally, she has the heart of 1,000 angels. However, at times, she's not the wisest. Her willingness to help anyone for any reason has unfortunately always made her easy prey for shysters. Guess who now owns the Brooklyn Bridge? And beachfront property in Colorado. And all it cost me was whatever I had on me. Since I'll be so relaxed from the beach, we're sure to get the Mirage Star. Right, the Mirage Star. The other reason for this insanity. It's like a Michelin star, but for salons. Only somehow much creepier. It was the bait on the hook April used to catch Sally. Something they'd both dreamed about ever since they were kids. We'll be hearing a lot more about it later. But now... And maybe the Brooklyn Commission can help me redecorate. I hear they're always painting. Or is that a different bridge? Oh, I think I left the hair treatment bottles at the old salon. Don't wait up. April hired Wellness Center PR consultant and ex-Olympic gymnast Helen to do her dirty work. She was anything but flexible.
It's just rough, Helen. I'm physically fit and easily controlled. Hard to find babes who are into that combo. You feel me?
I'd love to.
That's why this new filly's different. Super into the arts.
She's a cheerleader.
See? You get it. Plus, she's got my mom's name, Beverly.
You said it was Kimberly.
See? It's even easy to remember.
Hi, I'm Sally. You're in my hair salon talking right now.
Only wish I'd met someone like her sooner. Someone who could keep me in line. Finn, sup, cuz?
Missed you at Green Juice Appaloosa.
Sorry, dog. Met the perfect woman. Not much energy left over, if you know what I mean.
Someone shoot me?
Please, me too.
Just wrapped up a 2-hour Pilates sesh. Who wants to slow clap for the world's first 8-pack glutes?
Do they talk as much as you?
Speaking of the perfect woman, sup, girl? Wine, a beach blanket, and a ukulele. You and me, safe words optional. What do you say?
I'd rather wash my hair with cigarette ashes.
Doesn't sound like a hard no.
So then I told the gardeners if that was the quietest lawnmower they had, they'd simply have to finish by hand.
I know just what you mean, Mrs. Prune Haunches. This one time, I used a lawnmower to trim my bangs. It was so loud, I almost gave up. Speaking of not entirely unexpected outcomes, those wellness ambassadors April said would pay for themselves, well, they haven't yet.
Ha! People here are about as flaky as my 5th husband's ashes. And he had eczema.
Really? Everyone I've met here always seems so grounded.
Andrea, I thought that was your Benz taking up 3 spaces out front. So good to see you again. You look fantastic, and I really mean that.
February, was it?
With a last name as famous as yours? Close enough.
I'm April's best friend Sally, by the way. She's known me for 30 years. Or is it 35?
Oh, Sally, that's enough math.
My mom and April's mom were both housekeepers. That's how we met.
I'm not at all surprised.
Sally, please. There's no need to talk anymore.
I was the one who taught April here how to do the Jolly Jig. Remember, Apes?
Sally, no. Please, no.
Ah, you're worried I can't still do the JJ? Check it.
Sally, stop. Please. Not the jig.
Feet don't fail me now.
Good heavens! I haven't seen anything so risque since Golden Girls.
This isn't happening.
Doing the jig again? It's just so infectious. Whew, good times. Wasn't April cute this morning? Even as kids, she was always shy about doing the jig in front of strangers. Sally, not during the eulogy. Sally, get out of the bear cave. Sally, stop scaring the aliens. She's always been a great friend. Didn't April steal your boyfriend? Oh, please. He wasn't even my boyfriend. Just my fiancé. And she put bee pollen in your foundation at the Miss Snugford pageant. She knew I liked beehive haircuts. And, honey, your face swelled up like a balloon from the allergic reaction. And she locked you in your gymnasium locker. It needed reorganizing. During prom, my corsage was night blooming. Look, April is our best chance of getting a Mirage star, and she wants what's best for Happyville. Sally, is there anyone you can't see the good in? I used to be down on plague bacteria, but they're just trying to get by too, and they don't sleep either. Her coffee-fueled rampages notwithstanding, I'd never seen Sally happier, and my own skills continued to improve in leaps and bounds.
Police, help! They're trying to kill me.
Thanks for stopping by, Mrs. Braintooth. Don't forget, there's Thursday is half off on all wrinkle removal. Next time, Francois, remember, the mud goes on the face and the cucumbers go on the eyes. Right. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get dyslexic for comic effect. Just between us, I get the same way after too much yogurt. Speaking of April, wasn't there a time when you two weren't speaking for almost 7 days? It was the happiest week of my life. Back in high school? New topic. Remember the Jolly Jig? Something to do with her brother Todd. Not listening. You kissed him. She was upset. Said you had to choose between them. Can't remember. There was certainly nothing more than a kiss. Nope. Shh. Then you fell for that idiot Julio on the rebound. This isn't denial. I'm just selective about the reality I choose to accept. Well, running late for something. Bye. That's a closet. Good morning. Buongiorno. Can I get you anything? Americano, espresso, macchiato, cappuccino, affogato, ristretto, latte with a twist of amaretto?
My word! Are those all beverages you consume?
And that's just her first cup.
5s.
Goodness! What an atrocious Picasso!
Oh, Mrs. Headcanon, I only wish I could be made of canvas. It's me, Helen Bland. We met last night at the yacht christening. You missed the boat with the bottle and hit me in the head instead?
Ah, yes. Now I remember. Your mother applied as a human statue at my father's summer estate. We loosed the hounds. I'll just take something strong and dark, please.
For that, I'll need to make a few calls.
5s.
Ha! Oh, goodness. You devilish little scamp.
I know, right? Whenever people meet me, they instantly think of the devil. I think it's cute.
You'll have to forgive my friend. She was practically raised on the streets.
Oh, nonsense. I've heard far worse at the White House. I'll tell you what. I just had my hair frosted, but you're so enchanting, my dear. I'll gladly pay double for a touch-up.
What is happening?
Don't worry, Mrs. Headcanon. I was practically raised on frosting.
So from now on, obviously, we'll be keeping the super glue and the hemorrhoid creams in different colored bottles. And finally, I keep forgetting to introduce the woman who helped me make all of this possible. Sally. Ladies and gentlemen, family's not a word I like to use often, and so I won't now when describing Sally.
Ah, hooray for April.
5s.
Sally and I have been, well, we've known each other since childhood. And while I wish she dressed better and said less insane things, when I look at her, I can't help but think authentic. Speech. Despite all the Sally moments I've tried to block out, one bright spot does come to mind. The time she and I were bitter rivals in the Little Miss Snugford pageant, when the judges naturally decided I was the most graceful, poised, fragrant,
Narcissistic. Least bee stung.
Hives.
Anyway, I won. That's my point. But out of pity, I took sad little Sally under my wing, and it's been one of the most generous decisions I've ever made. Sally, welcome to the mega conglomerate. This must be so wonderful for you.
Thank you, April.
Applaud. Hello?
I'm just glad she didn't bring up me kissing her brother. Awkward.
I don't see what you're so jealous about, Rachel. I was only giving Tilly a back rub when you walked in on us, which totally ruined the moment, I might add.
Tilly doesn't love you, Vincent. She loves me. I can tell by the way she kisses me.
Oh yeah? Well, guess who taught her how to kiss like that?
Oh, trust me. In the kissing department, you have nothing to teach. I'm the one who cooks for her. All you do is hit her with a newspaper when she doesn't bring your shoes.
You and I may be splitting up, but we both enjoy quality time with Tilly. There's no reason we can't just share her. Here, put her on the table. We can both enjoy her right now.
Okay, that's enough. What type of place do you think we're running here?
Oh, hey, Helen. I don't think you've met our dog, Tilly, before. So what seems to be the problem?
Some of us have important relaxing to do. Can't you take your poorly misconstrued innuendo outside? Aw, yeah, that's the spot. Now let's do my front. Salons. They feed on this notion that something's wrong with you that needs improving, when really, most people are beautiful to start with. Hey, look, it's Brittany, a girl who works for us in some capacity. How go the wedding plans?
I like Mita's parents tonight at the cemetery since they're dead, but I'm still kind of nervous. What if they have nothing to say?
That sounds so much fun. And weird.
Oh, he's a mortician, so it's convenient. Look at this ring he got me. It was right on some lady he was embalming, and it almost fits. It's like a sign. Speaking of which, I heard the Mirage people are in town.
Jeepers. Actual Mirage people. It's like smelling a unicorn.
Sorry, I don't listen to classical, but just as importantly, we don't know who the Mirage people are. They could be anyone.
Could be anyone. Maybe even Finn. Package for, Sully's Saloon? Hey there, care for a free facial? Sorry, but anyone who touches these cheeks has to pay full price. Eyebrow massage? Ear-waxing seaweed colonic? At the same time? Hey, it's only Tuesday. I'll just leave the package here. Laters. We're having a special on pumpkin foot scrubs.
Isn't it hard and stuff to, read that magazine upside down?
I just peruse solutions to crossword puzzles.
Good evening, Sally. As I'm sure you've heard, the Mirage people are in town.
I know. Isn't it fun?
Fun is not a concept that's profitable. They'll be watching everything, Sally. Service, expertise, cleanliness.
Superficiality.
Naturally, they may be in disguise, but since Mirage evaluators are a better class of people, it would be best to treat customers who look or act rich with extra care.
Are you sure? I mean, I try to treat everyone the same, whoever they are.
Exactly my point. If they're not Mirage evaluators, they're irrelevant. Lavishing care on the likes of them will make us bankrupt in no time.
As opposed to just morally bankrupt.
Ethics and business aren't words that go together, Francois.
I don't know.
That's the spirit, dear.
Sally, take my advice. Just keep doing what you're doing and don't let April get in your head. Don't worry, Francois. My head's amazing. They're not going to be wearing jumpsuits that say Mirage on them, you know. What makes you say that? Besides, Maybe I just like Aha! A couple with a baby. Could they be any more obvious?
Don't fives me. I bet you and this so-called Kimberly don't even make it past the 2-week mark.
Girl, I don't get why you care so much about who I'm bringing back to my crib. Is there some truth bomb you want to drop on me?
Truth ones? No. So is it a bet or not? 2 weeks tops, you and her.
I don't know. She's about to hit the big 2-5. What do you talk about with older people?
I knew it. See? You're just a short-term Lothario.
Bro? What's a Lothario?
Someone who's good with women.
How dare you? The bet's on. What was it again?
People, please. This is occasionally a place of business.
If you and Kimberly break up within 2 weeks, you have to cover all my shifts for the month, including tumbling class for seniors.
Fine. And what do I get if I win? You have to go on a date with, someone you really hate.
Did I just hear my name? What a zany day. Yeah, been spending some quality time on the rowing machine with my 2 favorite sisters, AC and Deucey. And believe me, things got creepy.
Yo, Finn, say dog, how would you like to be used as a pawn in a bet? There might be a disastrous date in it for you.
Tight. Although everybody knows I'm saving myself for Helen.
I think I'm going to be sick.
If I win, you date Finn for a whole month.
No way. Why do you only have to do 2 weeks when I have to do a month?
Women mature faster?
What's the matter, Helen? You chicken?
Block, block. Wow, you're really good. Can you do dodos?
Fine, you're on, you sexy jerk.
Come on, Helicious. You don't need an excuse to date me. Forget the friend zone and hop on into the fin zone.
2 weeks, at least 1 sit-down meal a day, 10 poems, 1 stagecoach ride, and 3 talks about where the relationship's headed, minimum.
5 poems and bicycles.
A tandem bicycle.
Deal.
They'll have great kids. I'd just begun thinking Sally's story arc wouldn't actually darken. Oh, Francois, the salon is doing amazingly, and I owe it all to April. Hate to say I told you so, but... Hey, it's April. That's weird. She told me she had to go home. April, yoo-hoo.
Who's that?
Oh, I think it's just some homeless person who's been following me around.
Ugh, don't get me started.
What's up, apes? Hey, good news. I saved you half a burrito. Actually, I might have left it in my secondhand jeans. It's laundry day, and the laundromat's uphill from my studio apartment above the strip mall.
This is one of my temps?
Oh, you. April and I have been BFFs since blue jean jackets were a thing. Who? Did someone sit on a duck? Wow, aren't you 50 shades of handsome? Allow me. What the? We share everything, us girls. So you'd better behave yourself, Buster. but not too much. How can she be drunk? It was a virgin cocktail.
I don't know her at all. She just latched onto me. You know the working class.
Ah,
You don't know me?
You always do this. Ever since we were kids, the second I'm making real friends, you drag me down. Now go. Thanks to you, I have to do damage control.
For once, even I don't feel like work.
Once again, I'm so sorry about that interruption. I hope you can forgive me.
how well do you know that woman?
Her mother used to be our housekeeper. I thought maybe I'd be able to make something of her, but
She's extremely,
authentic.
precisely.
Sally's actually very good with customers in her income bracket.
I'm afraid it's not the customers you need to worry about right now. Our CEO has informed me that she plans to secretly review your wellness center in person soon.
Great.
As you know, that puts you one step closer to being nominated, which also puts you one step closer to promotion and one step closer to country club membership.
I'm honored.
Obviously, she won't take to this Sally person well. That I can assure you.
Well, firing Sally's not really an option. She bankrolled this salon. I guess I could just kill her. That was a joke.
I'm afraid this is no laughing matter. If you lack the spine to deal with this issue permanently,
With all due respect, Sally's the head hairdresser.
then there's your solution. All you have to do is put her somewhere else. Perhaps she'll quit on her own accord. You do want the Mirage Star, do you not?
Yes.
Yes, what, my dear?
Yes, mistress. Mom. Ma'am.
That's my girl. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am the bronze prize in an executive fox hunt.
Sally, I wanted to apologize about last night. No one should treat a friend like that, and perhaps I too was a bit out of line. I've just been stressed about getting the Mirage Star, and even I don't like who I become when I'm around those people.
It's okay, April. You've been under a lot of pressure, worrying about the investment, like a good friend should.
Thank you, Sally. I may talk and act a certain way around those people, but you know that's not the real me. I'll always have your back.
I know you will.
By the way, Sally dear, I was thinking, maybe it'd be best if you took a step back. Let someone else take over as head hairdresser, just till after the evaluation. Whatever's best for the salon, you know?
Of course, whatever's best.
I knew I could count on you, my darling. Ciao, mi palazone.
Sorry, that's the 5th bottle of green hair dye I've dropped this week. Did you come back here last night? Not me. and I didn't dream of knives at all.
And here, of course, is the salon, or as we like to say, the place the magic hairpins. Instead of happens, get it? Olivia? Wow. Perhaps we'll come back.
Hey, I'm Sally, head hairdresser,
And this is,
the ghost of hair salons past.
I think we're done here. Great. I can't wait to start. I can't believe she'd do this to me. She knows I want my own life.
Ah, you're like a bitter little lima bean.
She's always riding my coattails. I joined the pep squad. She did the marching band. I had my tonsils out. She broke her arm. Now this? She needs to learn that envy is not a pretty color.
If it's any consolation, that dye is only moderately toxic.
Come quickly. April's called an emergency meeting.
And that's why going forward, we won't be using hot coals to warm towels. My apologies again to the victims' families. Finally, on a lighter note, I'm pleased to announce we are officially being evaluated for a Mirage Star.
5s. I've heard it's an honor to even be nominated.
Because you've never won anything.
Only my freedom from you.
We did it! You mean the chance to have our labor judged by disinterested executives? Exactly! Woohoo! Whoop whoop whoop! Sorry, thought I was starting a wave.
As I, and not Sally, was saying, this achievement wouldn't have been possible without your contributions. However, there is one among you whose integrity over the years has meant the world to me. Please give a round of applause to my closest friend since childhood, Helen. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Applaud. Hello?
Let's get out of here.
Sally, a quick word?
What? No air kiss?
I don't want to wrinkle my lipstick. As you may recall, we discussed you taking a step back from things.
But April, I'm head hairdresser.
I know you mean well, but with important types visiting, you understand, don't you?
So I should just hide in the laundry room for the next 6 weeks?
Of course not, my dear. They might want to do laundry.
April, I paid for this place. I hired the employees, created the formulas for the shampoos.
Sally, Sally, Sally. Not everything's about you.
April, I can help us win the star. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Oh, Sally, you still don't get it? I don't need anyone's help to win that star, but you'd be the only reason I'd lose it.
Do you really think that?
I'm just trying to be honest. That's more than that Francois person would do.
Please, continue. April, I don't think you're a nice person.
Careful, Sally.
And you're a lame friend.
Well then, it's too bad you didn't read our contract a little more closely. I have the right to forbid entry to any employee I choose.
You're not going to let me into my own salon?
Better, I'm closing it. For good.
Well, that happened.
Join us every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, for a new chapter. If you subscribe, you can be notified every time a new chapter is released. So just click on my picture down there. And as with all creators, we at this channel love feedback. So consider liking or disliking our videos. And leave a comment, because Tiggers just love comments. Ta-ta for now.